Hello my guys, it's your boy Kaka Jonito once again, and sasa tuko Dallas downtown, as you can see. And as I told you earlier, this is part two of my journey towards doing having my permit. So I want to give the results of how the exam was, and if I've passed everything. And now this is, as you can see, this is Dallas downtown. That's how it looks like. Yeah, that is Dallas downtown. So we are now heading home. We're from a place called Corsicana, and it is between now Dallas downtown, that is South Dallas, and Houston. It's in between. It's around from Corsicana to Houston is around 3 hours drive. So I am from DPS, as I told you, in Corsicana. And guess what, guys? Guess what? Production of what happened. So we reached at that place before time, because I was supposed to go there at around 9. So I arrived we arrived very early, around 7:40, and we were there, and we waited for a few minutes, and around 8:20 I went to check if I can clock in and sign that I'm already there. So after now I signed that I'm there, and I got my ticket. You have to have your ticket. Sorry, we're in the tunnel, yeah. So you have to have your ticket so that you can be able to be attended to, depending on the way you had your previous confirmation number of your booking. So after that, we went ahead to get the verification, because here in DPS they have to have your verification, like they have to have your documents, because you need your documents, you need your social security number card with you, you need to have your ID with you, that is maybe either the green card, or maybe you have your ID, or even your driving license if you have one, or also you need to have some form of documentation of proof of address, that is maybe the bank statement, maybe if you have been filing tax, if you have filed tax, you have your tax with you, returns with you, something that shows at least you have the proof of residence, like you are from here. So now the documents that I had previously that I had carried, they were rejected, like they wanted more than what we had. But thank God, because I had those documents back at home, we were able to reach them and be able to scan them, and again now we brought them back. So after I brought them back, now they confirmed that I'm able to process with the DPS exam, and see if I'll be able to get the permit. So after that, we paid $30. So there is some amount of money that you're supposed to pay for that. After paying of the amount, there was some picture that was taken. There was, as I told you, there is eye test. That's where they tell you to read some letters on the wall and see if you can be able to see them without maybe if you're using glasses, without glasses, or with glasses. And if you're able to read them, they write that you have passed the eye test. So from there, after you've paid, the next thing you do is you go to do your examinations. Now the exam is done on a screen. So you go sit on a screen. There is a place where there is a table and a screen. You sit there and you clock in, and according to your date, maybe your date of birth is written there. You just select your date of birth, and it brings the questions, and they give you the instructions of how you're supposed to do it, and they tell you, if you press the next give you the instructions of the questions, the way they are arranged, and the maximum number of questions that you're supposed like to pass, like for example, the questions are out of 30. So they tell you like from 21, if you get 21 and above, you have passed your exam. But if you get below 21, then you have failed your exam and you'll have to repeat the process. Yeah, so guess what, guys? Your boy has done it. Yeah, God has given me the grace, and I was able to pass my examination, and I was given my driver's permit. So I have my permit with me right now. So we are only now one way or towards now getting the DL, which is now after I go behind the wheel training, and now I go for my DL. So the exam was good. Luckily, as for me, I was able to pass, as I said, and guess the score that I got. It's a good score because out of the 30 questions that were asked, I was able to get 29 out of 30. So I did well, and thank God for that. I now have my learner's permit. Now the next thing will be towards going for the physical driving, like driving test. That's with DPS. So now I have two options. The first option will be I either book with DPS, so I go behind the wheel test with DPS. That's where they give you an officer. You go with your car, or maybe you hire a car or something and you must have proof of insurance of the car and the documentation of the car. Now, when you go with the car, now you'll be given an officer who will take you through the tests. And as I said earlier, through the other comments that I gave, you have to show that at least you have learned and you know how to drive. Like you observe the rules, the stop signs, you observe the miles, the way you're supposed to go. Like if it's 45 miles per hour, like in a state, you don't exceed that. And maybe when changing lanes, you are showing signaling, and you're also looking at the blind spots and everything. So like that's where they check. After now checking that, and you have passed through that and everything, you've gone through it and successfully, then you are able to, you're able to be given your DL. So that's the next thing that I'll be showing you guys after. I might not be able to record the whole process of getting or obtaining the DL, but I'll let you know. Maybe I'll let you know about it when I get my DL. But so far so good. I've been able to get the learner's permit, and that's it. That's how my journey was. And now we're heading home, and we're in Dallas going back home.
Bye.